Be
Get the
live
VOD and
now.
everything ready?
What?
Are you gonna take the VOD from this or no?
I might, yeah. It'll
I would,
save.
yeah, I would.
It'll save to my Twitch, and I can just take it from there. Tis all good. All right, so welcome everyone. This is the console open tournament. It is 5v5, multi-base assault. Pretty lenient tank selection restrictions. I mean, no artillery, 1 TD, and the Tehran is banned now. But besides that, anything's game. With me, I have Res Killcams. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hello. Yeah, I took a break, big hiatus for like 2.5 years, but I'm back for a little bit, I guess. Just watching games. I figured I'd stop in and see what I could do here, but looking forward to it. 5v5 is definitely different than what I'm used to, so I'm hoping for some new meta.
Indeed. Yeah, I actually haven't even seen any of these matches yet. I've been wanting to stream some of them, but yeah, I don't know.
Completely blind, yep.
Yep, we'll see. Guess we're starting on Himmelsdorf here, and the other two maps we'll be playing are Prokhorovka and Mines. So 6 rounds. Yeah. Oh, I should probably update the. I still have like it saying team 1 and team 2. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you might want to.
Yeah, here.
Both teams are ready. It's just a matter of when they're going to actually start the clock here. There we go. First game's underway.
Oh no. You want to go over tank lineups?
Absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah, because there's the new blind picks, which is great. I mean, we've been asking for that for years, so that's good to see they finally added that.
Very true, very true.
Now we just need like the single button room swap and some free team training out there, and we're solid.
it's
Everything.
actually crazy to see how low hit point like both teams are, like just over 11k.
Yeah.
Like just under. It's actually crazy.
They really did go for more of a lighter lineup on both sides of the 50Bs.
That is
They
true.
did not go super heavy. I expected them to go more like tanky, but
Yeah, only
on
one
DECOY
type
side
5.
we've got on DECOY side we've got a Type 5, an IS-7, a 50B, a Batchat, and an E4. On the DUKLA side we've got a Valor, an IS-7, two 50Bs, and one E4.
All
So
right.
fairly light lineup. Of course the E4 is going to come out. It's a great tank, best heavy in the game.
Yeah, of course. Starting out, we have DECOY sending their mediums up on top of the hill with their heavies and TD pushing banana, it seems.
The DUKLA is doing a aggressive 3-line push with the IS-7, trying to get those spots whenever they're going to cross over, which he might be able to do on the Type 5 and E4 here. I actually think he is going to spot him out. He's in his good position.
Dip might currently be spotted. The IS-7 does take a hit from, I believe, the Type 5.
Martin has stopped him from pushing down Banana Road, though. He has split the team.
That is true. I actually don't like this position, though. With their mediums on hill, this is easily dug out. So we'll have to see.
I think they're going to have a hard time hitting him, actually, where he is, because of that turret. If he just plays it right, he can just spot. He won't be able to get any shots in, but he can prevent them from playing forward.
Yep. DECOY looks like they're just gonna try and whittle down the IS-7 here.
Yep.
See the E4 thinking about making a rotation, but decides against it.
I would like to see a little more play from the 50Bs. They're just kind of sitting there with the heavy. I would like to see them moving around a little more. They're not really trying to make any opportunities happen right now.
On DUKLA side?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
50Bs are just kind of sitting in the corner.
Yeah, I would like to see some kind of K-line push, maybe. Because really,
push would be good.
DECOY's tanks are pretty split. If they play the right angles,
They are very split. Those 50Bs, if they get towards Banana from behind, are completely out of the fight, and they cannot get there in time.
Yeah, you play the right angles, and the mediums on hill won't be able to support. So
I think the 50B on hill has shot 2 to 3 rounds already, so he's about to be on reload.
yeah, it's just gonna be a slow game
very
right now.
slow game, yeah.
Yeah,
Very dug-in game from DUKLA, which is great.
they do have 10 minutes to work with, so no rush to really make any crazy plays.
Decoy is going to have to start either deciding to push that. Looks like the E4 is going to rotate to hill. Actually, I think they're going to end up pushing for B.
Yeah, the
Right
E4 is
over hill
making
to
his
B.
way up the hill. This is going to definitely be a B cap play. I don't see them rotating that E4 off of hill to A
Dip
cap.
is still kind of stuck out here. If he rotates, he will be spotted and possibly farmed out.
DUKLA's playing very passively here, though. They don't really have anyone pushed up to be able to spot B cap early. I really doubt this E4 and this 50B are going to have the view range to be able to spot the crossing if they do push down the hill. And they're definitely not going to have shots on cap.
The team split right now. They're pretty much hedging their bets that they're either going to try to commit down banana and they can spot them, or they're going to back up. They're trying to see whatever they're going to, the telltale sign that they're going to push for B.
Yeah. Yeah, just a slow game here. Actually, it looks like the IS-7 was getting clipped out by the 50B.
IS-7 is getting clipped out. He's playing too sideways here. He's not using the turret. There you go.
As I said, this spot, I'm really not a big fan of it. You can just see.
They started punching his turret there.
Turret, upper plate, cupola even. Some on the engine deck. I mean, it's pretty unlucky, but I mean, that's the risk you play when you sit below something in an IS-7. You're pretty much most of your armor becomes irrelevant.
He has done a pretty good job of holding the team back, but they are at a 2,000 hit point deficit. Is going to be actually 2,500 hit point deficit, which is going to be a little telling in the upcoming brawl for B, I'm sure.
E4 finishes off the IS-7. I think this is where we kind of need to see some play from DUKLA.
The 50Bs need to make a move here pretty soon.
There is a rotation incoming. I think they realize they need to take back some control of this game. Sitting back isn't really going to work out.
I think the 50B is going to try to catch Dip out here.
Yeah, Dip could get caught out here.
He actually can.
He hasn't
he is going to get caught out
really seen this coming.
He's going to get 4. He gets racked first round.
Oh, bounces the second shot.
Okay, he's still going to be able to get a little bit of damage in.
Dip might get another shot in on him. He's opting
another 50B is
that's a type 5 pin with HE.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That right there just turned the entire stride of the game.
If they want any chance, they need to take out Dip ASAP. Like, they were just waiting too long.
He is going to end up getting pushed out by the type 5 here, and he needs to go ahead and rotate around. So does the Valor. Like, they can't sit there.
Gambit's already off the hill. The type 5's closing in. The E4 is coming down banana. This is pretty much all over for DUKLA.
The game.
Yeah.
That HE pin from the type 5 really did turn the battle there. They could have had a free kill on Dip.
Straight through the window. It's really unlucky.
Very good shot from the type 5. It did pin, unfortunately, for DUKLA.
Yep.
That will be the first game.
Gambit's just going to come around the corner. He's full health. He can take hits if he needs to. And yeah. DECOY probably going to sweep this 5-0 on the first round.
Here comes Gambit with a finish. And there it is in spectacular fashion with the ammo rack. That is the first game.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and update the score.
Yeah, keep in mind that half of E90 M3 Bob's damage this round was from one shot to the side of the 50B.
Yeah, Bob with the HE pin, I mean...
3 kills as well, yeah, and he did put so much pressure on the IS-7 that he was unable to really do anything since the beginning.
I will say, DECOY's luck with Type 5s are just through the roof this weekend.
It is.
They actually killed me in my bat chat yesterday. Really, really unlucky on Brock. But I digress.
Some hatred toward him now. That's like
no hatred. Just, oh my gosh, their luck with Type 5s, man. But
yeah, they do some crazy shots.
Yeah, going down the damage, Bob obviously top with 3,000, half of that from the 50B. Airstorm, nearly 3,000, getting a lot of that on the IS-7, I believe. Probably like a full clip in there. The E4, 1,700, Gambit in the bat, 1,500, and Dip, 1,400 in his IS-7.
All right, on the DUKLA side, we've got the 50B. This is the one that pushed Dip Hot Dog 4014. I got an 1881, which most of that came from the I-7. I think he got a few trades on maybe something crossing, maybe something from Hill. The E4, which was also playing towards Banana Road. I got 1781. Mad Doc was 1663. And then Martin, who unfortunately got stuck out in the forward position and farmed from Hill, was 0. And the other 50B, who got absolutely destroyed by that top 5 HE with another 0 damage.
Yeah, I mean, that IS-7
You're
just... They made an aggressive play with the IS-7, and, you know, it might work out against some teams, but I don't feel like DECOY is one of those teams that will just let them sit in a position that's so easily counterable.
It did do a very good job of separating the team and delaying a push for around 4 to 5 minutes, but eventually they just decided that they could overmatch the top of the tank there. And that was
Yeah, I mean, it did a good job stopping them, I will say. Oh. I guess they might have started the next round. It did do a
Yeah,
good
they
job
did.
at stopping them. But in a 5v5, I mean, there's still not enough hit points to make
Yeah,
it
especially
worthwhile.
in 5v5, every tank is extremely important. So whenever you put a tank out like that,
Yeah.
and it does get farmed down, unfortunately, you are losing a fifth of your team instead of just a 7th or an 8th.
If it was
So
like a
it's a huge
7v7 or an 8v8, maybe that time that it delayed would have been more worthwhile, but
Also, you
definitely
could
not in a
reinforce on
5v5.
K-line a little better if you had those extra 2 tanks to push down there.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate that couldn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if DECOY is going to play more aggressive towards BCAT. It looks like they will.
Oh, can you see? Because I can't.
Oh, you can't see?
No, my game is completely frozen.
Okay, yeah. DECOY is playing heavy towards B. They've got a Type 5 and an E4 rushing down. They're currently at... looks like the E4 is going to be playing A5, top of A5 in the cubby.
All right,
And the Type 5 is going to be playing double doors.
let's see if I can get back in here.
All right. You know, this guy did buy a Series X. I just want to put that out there. I am running on the old Xbox One X instead.
That is true. I think it's some glitch where they started while it's still in the post-battle results screen.
It probably was,
That's
yeah.
fine. All right, looks like we're loading in.
So I don't know what happened. The Type 5 is being very aggressive, actually. This is impressive. The Type 5 is pushing up to A9, and they're doing a full over-the-hill push. So this Type 5 could go down almost immediately if they all push onto him.
Yeah, Bob is actually pretty far forward here. He is being supported by the E4, though, of Leo.
The 50B is able to rotate extremely quickly here. He is playing pretty far back on the 3 line.
Yeah, DUKLA just...
So he will be able to stop something here.
DUKLA is all in on this
stacking.
This hill play, yeah.
Yep, here comes the Type 5 heavy and the T57, and the 50Bs are going to be...
I will say, DECOY only has 2 tanks to punish this. 3 of them are pretty far out of the fight. The 50B and Bad Check can
Bob
rotate
is
back.
Out of the corridor here, so if they push all the way around, he will get farmed out immediately.
Yeah.
It depends on what road they take, and they're going to take the second road. This is going to be it for E90 M3 Bob. Could be the game ender. They all peek at once. This is going to be it.
Martin goes around the corner first, takes the hits, as he should, as the Type 5.
To go in. Nope, they need to get this Type 5 out of here.
They are bouncing a lot of shots off this Type 5.
They are bouncing.
Leo takes a ton of hits, though. He's down to 700 hit points.
That is good.
Martin kind of caught out here, being left...
Martin is caught out. Yep, Bob is pushing him in the corridor here. He cannot get in that.
He does get one final shot into Bob, though.
57 is coming in, which is great. He will be able to put him down if he's... Yeah, there we go. He should be able if he pins, and he's bounced. Batchet is going to kill. Good
Pookie,
ram from the 50B.
Yeah, Pookie should be able to take out Gambit here. This is
Really
still a really close game.
Very close game. The Valor can in the Type 5 here. He has to do it in one more shot or he's going to get farmed out. The Heavy is pushing quickly.
Airstorm and Dip look like they're going to pincer Pookie here. He kind of needs to
the E4 needs to get moving
safe.
And grooving here. He's got to support his teammate on the left. There we go. He's moving forward finally. That is good. That's
Yeah,
gonna be it for Pookie though.
yeah. Pookie does go down. Dip's still pretty healthy here. As long as he makes those hit points work, DECOY should be able to take this one down.
That is going to go down. There it is.
Yeah.
This is still
Leo gets a
unfortunate.
clutch
That is
shot
going to be
in.
the, that is
That's
going to be the
gonna
end
be
there.
the ender for DECOY.
It was
taking it
possible for
down.
that to clutch out there, but that was a really unfortunate pin there off the side.
Just the carnage down in this one little corridor of the map. Yep. Really close game though. I have to hand
Very
it
close
to
game.
DUKLA. I mean, they definitely took advantage of them being caught out of position. So really
Very
close game.
true. I feel like the biggest hindrance in that game was the definitely bounce shots and lack of focus fire on one target at once.
Yeah.
They kind of split between the Type 5 and the E4, and they bounced just way too many shots on them.
The Type 5 did get did get to live far longer than he should have. I feel like the T-57 Heavy should have made his shots count more against him, but
Heat is nasty against the Type 5. He should have been able to put in a few pinning shots there.
yeah. Airstorm coming in with 3 kills, 3,000 damage. Bob with 2,500. Leo 2,500 as well. It's Dip 1,800 and Gambit 1,200. Over on DUKLA's side, we have Mad Doc in the Valor with 2,900. We got Pookie in the 50B with 2,600. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name in the E4, 1,600. Martin in the Type 5, 1,300. And Hot Dog in the T-57 Heavy, 1,100.
And in reality, these damage spreads are actually really good. Nobody did zero damage this game. Everybody did play a little bit of a part. There was a lot of bounce chills, but overall, the team did perform well together on both sides.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on Hot Dog too much, but you know, he did get to fire two. Yeah,
really
like I can't put full blame on him, but at the same time, if he had been able to pin some of those shots, this could have gone differently. But
and he did wait to take that aggressive stance on the side of the Type 5 until a little too late, and then he absorbed a shot or two into the. But that right there is just pure luck at that point where the gun barrel absorbed.
Yeah. So DECOY goes 2-0 up on DUKLA here as we go into Prokhorovka.
It is going to be interesting to see if they play extremely defensive or more aggressive on Prokhorovka having only 5 people.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how like a more open map works in this, because obviously, like, you know, with 7 tanks you can have a bit more map control, but 5, I feel like you're kind of pushing it. Like,
We
you
might
leave some
see
tanks alone, you're gonna get punished.
More unorthodox pushes because of that lack of players. They may try to exploit like a certain line where they're not looking as much, one that we don't usually see. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Maybe something a little different.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't mind seeing a 5-line push over the top of the hill, you know.
Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not that.
You know, maybe they could just. I don't think it would kill him, you know.
Pretty light setup from both sides. DECOY does have a Type 5 though. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
It is going to be interesting, actually.
Yeah, pretty much identical lineups.
Yep.
It is Bob again. Pretty much
Bob
identical
is in
lineups, but DECOY picks the Type 5 over DUKLA's Chieftain Mark 6.
DUKLA has decided to go for the double bat. No 50Bs, of course. This is going to be a more open map. They need that view range.
Yeah. Still no teams running like a CS63, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, that does surprise me. I'm very surprised not to see something with a little more speed. I guess the bat chats are quick enough, but
yeah. DECOY looks like they're going to do something similar to how they played yesterday on Proc. Making a 2-line push, having Type 5 just in the middle splashing things. But DUKLA is pretty set up for this. Both their bat chats are actually on 1-2 and playing pretty aggressive.
Unfortunately, if they get
for what it's
spotted out
worth.
here and they see all 5 of these tanks,
If they get caught out here, though, this could be disastrous.
They have to make sure that they do not get spotted. Oh, that's on. Oh, he's pushing really deep in here. I do believe that Decoy may. No, the
So it
Type 5
appears
has
I've
committed
lost
over
all
here.
sound to my party, so I'll just let Rez commentate this.
Okay. All right. It looks like the Type 5 is committed towards Bowl. He may try to push out Mad here when he gets a chance. They are splitting up here. They're very aggressive play from DUKLA. Extremely aggressive. They are getting punished for it. However, they may be able to take Dip out here, which will be very good if they can get that Clipper out. Unless he's able to make it through. Bowl could punish, but I believe he's looking. Nope, there we go. Bowl is punishing now. This is looking pretty good in DUKLA's favor. They still have all 5 tanks alive versus Decoy's 4, almost 3. Dip is hurting really badly there. Fortunately, Decoy does have really good positions across track here. E90 is kind of caught out. They do a coordinated push. They may be able to take him, but he does have cover from mid.
All right, I'm back.
Unfortunate.
Hello. Sorry, I
All
don't
right,
know.
Sweet. Hello.
I don't know what that audio was, but I just like lost everything.
Oh, you're good, man.
Sucks, but yeah, that was a really good push by DUKLA there, actually.
Really good push by DUKLA. It is unfortunate they couldn't finish Dip.
Yeah, if they gotten that second bat chat out of the game, would have freed up a lot of space for their bat chats to roam around.
Dip is now playing the top spot here in spawn. He's going to try to get some free clips when they push for Bob, I do believe.
It's actually a really risky spot, though, because...
It is. He can get spotted out here. If
spotted, blind fired. I mean, I don't know if
I don't know if they're
DUKLA's
going to be
one
able
of
to
those
blind
teams
fire
to
him.
blind
No
fire,
one seems
but
to be looking anywhere near him.
he isn't
has already
directly in the
has he
bush,
shot?
so we'll see. Decoy may
I
be
do
down
like
a
the
tank,
fact
but they are up on hit points.
They are up on hit points. The hot dog in the bat chat from DUKLA has went around to spot for B, which is a great play.
Yeah,
He's actually getting free farms into the IS-7 here as he's
yeah,
look at
hot
this, this is
dogs.
great. He's almost got
gonna
a
get-
full clip off
yeah.
into this IS-7. Actually, I don't think he's bounced yet.
If he's,
I think he put a full clip into that IS-7.
yeah,
He's actually turned the damage around now.
that's true. He does get hit once by Gambit, who's actually pushed
That is
over
perfectly
the
fine.
5 line.
Ooh, Gambit is being very aggressive here, which is probably not
Honestly,
gonna pay off for him.
honestly, what he needs to do though, if they can get Hot Dog out of this game, it becomes a lot closer.
I don't believe he's going to be able to.
Yeah, looks like Hot Dog goes unspotted. He's not able to get the finish. Martin's bleeding a lot of hit
Martin
points
needs
here.
Martin needs to take it easy for a second and let Mad Dog with that turret get up there and try to punish Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, the bat chat's getting farmed out over here. It appears he's been spotted by someone. Maybe Dip from all the way up on the hill.
I think DUKLA's too focused on the Type 5 here. You know,
Yeah, he is kind of just a decoy at this point, literally.
yeah, I
Um,
mean,
And they are falling for it. The I-7 is making a very aggressive push to Hot Dog here.
yeah,
Oh, if he doesn't...
Back in Black might be able to take Hot Dog out. He
Hot
does.
Dog, no, but Gambit's missed.
I don't know
He's
if he
getting
even
free
knows he's
farming
here, though.
Gambit. He doesn't know. He does not know. He's behind a building. He cannot see him.
He does know, actually. They're knocking down the building from middle.
There we go. He's been spotted, and now they're going to try to farm him from mid, which is a great play. Take his cover away and then punish from bowl.
I like
They
this
finally
shifting
decided to
focus
leave the
from the
I-7?
Type 5.
I mean, sorry. They finally decided to leave focus from Type 5. They're focusing on that I-7. They're focusing on Gambit, which is great. I will say they should have put a little more punishment into Gambit whenever he crossed. They weren't focusing that Type 5. He probably would have went down.
Looks like Back in Black is going to get into the cap circle here. I'm not sure how good the resets are from Bowl where the Chieftain is, but we'll see, I guess.
I believe he's going to have a rough time. Oh, he's actually opting out of playing cap. He's just going to play forward position.
Yeah.
He's trying to catch Hot Dog out when he's not looking.
Gambit getting shot in the side by Hot Dog right now.
Yep, very good play. They have a great crossfire going on between Bowl and the A2 spot, which is great for them. If they push either side, they will be farmed from the other side, so this is a great play. Type 5 is being. Oh, there we go. The chieftain over peaked right there. He's going to get farmed out by the bat. I do believe he may go down. One more time.
Back in black, down to 13 hit points.
This chieftain needs to play passively here because he's basically just stopping the Type 5 from pushing the bowl. That's the one job he's trying to keep here. If the Type 5 just decides to push up and kill that chieftain who's now a one shot, it's going to be over for DUKLA. But I believe Bob still thinks the chieftain is there, so he's not going to push. Yep. Chieftain is rotating, trying to stop the Type 5 from...
Hot Dog's actually closing the distance here.
He is. He's going for it, actually.
If he's
managed to catch the I-7 out, it's over. Yeah,
he's actually going to take out Gambit here. Yeah.
He has perfectly mashed it up to take him out here. This is great. It's wonderful. Oh, he's bounced the last shot, though. There it is.
They do get the finish on Gambit. That just leaves Dip in the bad chat on 69 hit points and Bob in the Type 5.
Which the Type 5 is still dangerous. He can...
It is very
one-shot
dangerous.
Every vehicle on the other team.
That is very true.
Without pinning. So this is dangerous if he manages to catch Dip out. But keep in mind, they're on defense, so...
If Dip is able to spot for the Type 5 and let the Type 5 do work, they could still be in this, but...
They are playing... Now, if both Batchets push it once, it's going to be near impossible to stop them from killing him. But this is... Again, they are on defense, so I think they're going to... Yeah, they're going to end up taking a more defensive position here. Pookie's going to be spotting for B-cap to make sure they can't do anything crazy.
Yeah, Pookie rotating over to the rails.
Hot Dog is playing forward on the one line, knowing that the Type 5 couldn't have possibly gone that far.
Decoy's only got 2 more minutes to attack here. They're going to be really pressed for time pretty soon.
Hot Dog's going to do a mid-scouting run, I do believe. Yeah, he's trying to see him over the hill.
It's really risky. You do not want to get caught out by the Type 5.
I think he may have spotted him. Yeah, he spotted him. I do believe because Type 5 did just turn his turret.
Dip does seem to be spotted here. He does get taken down.
And there's the Type 5 who got 1 extra kill. I believe Hot Dog can come and clean him up.
Yeah, Hot Dog just needing 1 pin, and there we go.
There it is.
Either the other Batchat or the Chieftain takes him out from tracks. Really good play from DUKLA. That was
very good push from DUKLA.
Pretty impressive. I'll give him that.
Hot Dog absolutely killing it. He also rotated and did manage to farm out that I-7 before he was able to cross, which was a great play. It really turned the tide on hit points.
Yeah, DUKLA Batchat's really making a difference here.
Huge difference.
I'd say the same for Decoy's Batchats, but Airstorm getting taken out so early and Dip being down to a one-shot just meant they didn't have the power to be able to take map control.
Who did get farmed out from behind by Hot Dog for free, which was really unfortunate.
That is true.
But that was a great play from DUKLA to put that Batchat there. So
let's see. DUKLA taking their first round off of Decoy. We'll see if they're able to make it 2-0 on Proc.
I'm curious to see. That was a very risky play kind of from DUKLA there. They did push all down one line. If they did a B-cap push, it would have been a different story for DUKLA. However, Decoy did decide to commit, especially like their Type 5 to that line, to the 1-2-3 area. And that was really detrimental in the end.
Yeah. I mean, really good play, though, from DUKLA. That aggressive push down the 1-2 from defense, I think, really caught Decoy off guard there.
And their communication with the Batchat to push in over on the I-7 and Gambit right there in the Valor.
Yeah.
As soon as he looked away, it was perfect. That is another reason that communication is so important in this game.
Decoy will be defending now, though, and I feel like I don't know. This could still go either way.
It very well could.
Proc isn't one of those maps that I'd say is like
away
defense
the Type 5 in this game. I do believe. I don't think they're going to run the Type 5. Hopefully, they don't run the Type 5. Maybe they learned their lesson from last game.
Yeah, Type 5 is really risky on Proc. I mean, I understand it and I think it works, but it's a risk
in a situation like this, especially in a 5v5. I feel like they need a tank that's going to be able to, to do a little more in that situation. He did take the eyes away for quite a long time for the 2 and bowl, but he wasn't really able to put out much in that situation. He's just so slow. Once you commit, you can't come back.
Yeah.
He was just locked down constantly on the ridge there.
Yeah. We'll see if DECOY picks. Well, they have a premium.
I would like to see one CS come out in at least one of these games. You know, if it's not going to be proc, then maybe on mines, maybe they could do like a. Maybe they know a climb. I don't know if they patch the climbs or not with the CS, but maybe show us something a little fancy.
I do believe all the mines climbs are patched, the major ones anyway. So, yeah.
So I'd like to see I'd like to see a CS in one of these games. I feel like it would be very good for spotting and rotating.
Both teams actually have exact same lineups here. One Chieftain Mark 6, one Valor, one IS-7, and double bats from both teams.
They did opt out of the Type 5, which I do think is the right play here.
Yeah, I do believe that is the right play.
Now I'm curious to see, will they play more towards the 5 to 7 line, unlike DUKLA, who committed everything to 1, 2, 3, or are they going to try to copy what was going on there?
Yeah.
It looks like they are going to be playing. Yeah, they are going to be playing this side of the map as well. They're going to try to do an even spread out with the bats on 1, 2. Yep. Perfect. DUKLA is committing all to 7 to 0.
Yeah.
Which actually is the perfect counter almost to what DECOY is doing here.
I really like this play, actually. You know, we don't really see 7-8-9 line played too often. But if they can cover all the angles here and get one tank on cap, this could be really good.
Dip is going to have a rough ride here in a second if he decides to peek the wrong way. He will get farmed from hill if he's not careful.
It is rough to get shots on an IS-7 from there.
Out the IS-7?
Yeah, IS-7 takes one from Chieftain Mark 6.
They need to send one of those bats, maybe contest over towards the A0 area and try to stop that Chieftain from doing that.
Yeah, I feel like the bats should have been more forward there.
I would like to see a bat playing forward here, stopping this Chieftain from peeking. They've got to do something about this. He's going to get free farms.
Yeah. Like the heavies were just too forward before the bats had information.
The now.
Hot Dog is up in B0. DUKLA's already lost a good chunk of hit points, though, and most of map control here. This is the struggle of 7-8-9 line in a 5v5, though. You don't have enough tanks to be able to cover all sides of the tracks, so yeah, Bob in the bat chat here is probably just going to be able to get around. You know, if Pookie gets caught out here on the hill, this could be really bad for DUKLA.
He may be able to outspot the bat, but if he shoots, it's going to be over for Pookie, I do believe. He can get shot by Gambit if he turns around. Looks like Bob is he's trying to spot through the tracks here. But he was unable to.
They are getting their Valor and Chieftain on the cap circle.
There we go. That is the aggressive push that we like to see.
You know,
they should have put cap rush on a little sooner, in my opinion. They did wait until every tank was on the tracks already to do that.
No one's really challenging this middle peak here, though, and Bob's just going to be able to sit here for free.
He's got shots right now. There he goes. He's finally doing it.
Yep. Pookie gets one. Doesn't manage to pin the side of Gambit's turret there, though. Cap down to 20 seconds. They're going to have to get a reset pretty soon.
And they need to focus fire. They could kill a tank almost instantly here.
I think Gambit's going to have plenty of resets, though. I don't think it's really going to be much of an issue.
It's going to be the Chieftain. Yep, there it is. There's the perfect.
Gambit does take 2, though. And he's down a repair kit. If Mad Dog can stay unspotted.
Airstorm is sitting back for some reason. He's not really getting in the fight here.
Airstorm pretty far out of the fight. If he's poking the ridge right next to the cap, he'd be able to spot both of these guys. Cap down to 4 seconds now. Gambit's gonna
on hill trying to counter Pookie.
Gambit's gonna be forced to make a peek here. I think they need to spot Mad Dog here.
Magazine, it's gonna be over because Bob is behind. He's got a full clip. There it is. He's got the resets.
They got the HE. Looks like it's Dip or
Bob
maybe
is
the
getting free
Chieftain.
farm from Hill. This is unfortunate. He's reset both tanks now.
Yep. Hot Dog and Martin go over on this Chieftain though. They do manage to take him
unfortunate
out,
fire
but
there. That's gonna be it.
they're gonna lose both IS7 and Bat Chat by the looks of it.
That is a 3,000 point deficit. I do believe it's not looking good for DUKLA at this
No.
point. Unfortunately, Bob was able to take control of the hill and put shells into both capping tanks.
Yeah, that's the thing about 5v5. You just can't control every part of the map. So,
Yep.
You know, it was a good try. I mean, it was a really close attempt. I'll give him that. The HE shell that
I
hit
do like to see
Mad
the
Dog
7
that
push.
reset.
It was a good play.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see him get on that cap a little sooner. Maybe make sure that Bob couldn't get around him, and so he could maybe make a more dangerous push over to tracks. But fortunately, they gave him enough time to where Bob was able to get around.
Pookie might
wasn't
take
able
out
to spot.
Gambit here, but it's gonna be too little, too late.
It's going to be way too little, way too late.
Yep.
Really unfortunate.
That'll be Decoy going 3-1 up against DUKLA. So they've at least
Now, they could
guaranteed a
potentially bring this
tie.
back for a draw.
Yes.
It's going to be interesting to see. My Mines is a smaller map. Mines is playable in 5v5, a little more controllable than this. Is a massive map.
That is true. Yes.
So I am curious to see exactly what they're going to do. I feel like mid control is going to be even more important now on Mines. The 5v5 situation.
Pookie out here just delaying the inevitable. He's getting closed in on. Looks like he gets spotted by Airstorm, and it's gonna be GG.
Beautiful. Great play by Bob there to go around the back and go on hill. That was exactly what the team needed to counter.
Yeah.
Like to see.
Yeah. Good play by Decoy. Cutting it close with some of those resets, I will admit, but still getting the job
wasn't
done.
able to get anything going there. He wasn't able to reset. However, it's fine because Bob was able. He basically Gambit was just a distraction at that point,
Yeah.
taking turrets away, which is vital in that situation.
Yeah. Everyone else on Decoy side, really good damage numbers though. Being able to take out.
Really good even spread there.
Yeah.
4 kills from Airstorm. He was able to put in a lot of the finishing blows, which is great to see.
Yeah.
Great team effort.
Yeah.
And great effort from DUKLA for the 7 push. You don't see that a ton.
Yeah.
They kind of did read Decoy there. They should have just played a little, in my opinion, a little quicker on cap, make him panic a little more.
I think the cap was a good play. I don't like that they didn't have anyone contesting the middle more.
Very true.
But, you know, can't really say too much, though. They almost had the cap. If it weren't for, like, one HE shell, I believe it did, like, 16 damage to the Valor that... I don't even know if he was spotted, to be honest.
Less than 5-second mark until that HE came in, which is, it's unfortunate, but that is how you play the game. So
yeah, that is true.
That is definitely a more advanced technique. You know, I'll see a lot of new teams will sit there and bounce shells left and right, or not go for tracks. But
yeah,
HE is a great way to.
DUKLA's already got their whole lineup set.
DUKLA has instantly picked every round so far.
Yeah, they are. I'll give it to them. They're on top of the game.
They know exactly what they're gonna do before they're, loaded into the game. So. I feel like we may see another top 5 come out. It's gonna be interesting if they do it, but we may see that top 5 come back out from Bob.
Type 5 is on Mines. Definitely works. I definitely rate that. That's.
Yeah. I do believe Bob may be playing the top 5 again here because he seems to enjoy that tank quite a bit. He is the main top 5 player for Decoy.
That is true.
My question is, are they gonna go more towards that super heavy lineup, or are they going to go more towards a rotationable lineup? Because it is Mines and rotation is important.
Decoy is attacking, so maybe having a more lighter setup for attack would be a bit more beneficial.
I do believe in a 5v5 situation, having that rotation ability in there is really key, especially.
They actually don't have a type 5 for Decoy, but they do have one for DUKLA. So,
Okay, I like it. I like DUKLA's play there. We
uh,
do like seeing those type fives.
interesting enough, both teams are actually completely even on hit points despite
Oh,
only
there's the CS63 coming from Bob. I
sharing
do
two
like that.
tanks. So,
That is going to be able to do quite a bit on mines for rotation.
yeah,
Like that a lot.
Decoy is definitely going to be able to take hill here, really without any contest, I believe. Looks like DUKLA bat chats are going to go onto the island, which, if they can make it
Ooh,
work,
that could be
it will
bad.
work out.
Decoy is
But
doing a full 1-2-3 push. They're going to get spotted out here very quickly, which is perfect for DUKLA.
it doesn't look like they're going to full push, though. They're just looking to catch
Ooh,
out.
Pookie is
Pookie
almost completely
takes.
gone. And Hot Dog is still committing over.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a risky play for the bat chat to commit over like that.
yeah. I would have liked to see the DUKLA bat chat go more closer to the K line and then circle back in. Cutting that close is really risky. Let's see if Bob does get one more shot
Ooh, and
in. He
peeks,
low
and he gets the
rolls.
shot in. Oh, yeah.
Pookie down to 14 hit points. He
Pookie
does
needs
have
to
Hot
just
Dog
sit
to
there
support
until
him,
he
though.
can get at least 2 or 3 hits in on the side of something. He has to do some kind of trade here. He's just going to get farmed out for completely nothing. He did spot them, though. They did have to stop their push. But it wasn't really worth it for 1,800 hit points.
Yeah.
Especially in a 5v5. I don't know. CS is getting shots on people in mid.
Yep. Valor's pushed up. I mean, I don't really like the positioning from Decoy here. They are
DECOY
all
is going to
kind
change
of.
it up. They're rotating back. They're going towards mid.
They are rotating. We'll have to see if the Type 5 and Valor are able to stop Gambit and the Super Conk, it looks like, that's coming up.
The Type 5, yeah, the Type 5 has stopped favoring the CS's side, and he's now going to turn towards the middle.
Yeah. They do have Airstorm coming up into mid as well. If he's able to take hill, this could be over
if
for
the Type 5 is able to get
DUKLA.
that one shot, Airstorm has stopped committing to hill.
He does peel off.
He's going to play towards A, actually. A is completely free. If Bob rotates towards A, they're going to have to make a quick play.
Yeah, I actually do like that.
He needs to get on cap with Bob here. And the E4 needs to go ahead and try to rotate towards the heavies so he doesn't get caught. Oh, bat chat rotation from DUKLA to counter A.
It is Pookie, though, and he is a one-shot. I feel like Airstorm's definitely going to be able to take him down.
Pookie needs to play defensive here. He's going to get one shot.
Yeah, Pookie playing aggressive like this.
Pookie's about to go down.
I don't know if he's spotted. He is.
Yeah, there is, yeah. Hot Dog has bounced off the track, unfortunately.
Yeah, Hot Dog gets one. He's not going to be able to kill Airstorm even if he hits everything.
Is rotated down. The E4 needs to make a play. The E4 is still sitting in the same spot. He's not really doing much there.
I don't like how aggressive Hot Dog's playing.
He's playing super aggressive. The E4 is looking at absolutely nothing.
He's reloading now.
Mid.
See what the fight's going in the middle.
Unfortunately, the E4 is playing the wrong position at this time right now, and it's just going to be a detriment. That's unfortunate, but I think he's making the rotation now. A little too late.
Yeah. I mean, this should be all over. I think Decoy should be able to clean this one up.
Unfortunately, I do believe this is going to go to...
I mean, really good punish from Decoy, though, on that bat chat that crossed at the very beginning.
Very good rotation. DUKLA could have played it a little better with the E4. Unfortunately, was not able to make that cross in time.
Bat chat trying to get some damage out onto the Super Conk, but just not making all their shots count. They do have a triple cap going on. It does get reset, but it's going to be all over before I think they can get another one.
Full health, DS and full health I7 sitting on cap. Yeah. There's not much they can do against that.
Yeah. This is going to be GG, and Decoy's going to be able to win the series, at least 4-2. We'll see if DUKLA is able to take the last round.
Good rotations from Decoy. Good initial shots from Decoy. That is what it takes to win the game. That is what you like to see.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, unfortunately for DUKLA, the E4 wasn't able to do anything over in that position.
Yeah, DUKLA just... I mean, they basically lost the bat chat for free off the beginning, and
That was unfortunate.
playing 4v5 against DECOY is not really going to work out, even for better teams. So, I mean, really unlucky, but I guess it's like a learning to go forward. Stay closer to the K line. Try not to get spotted.
Yeah, and now it is. You are able to spot that rotation, that push, from once you actually get to the hill there, where you sit behind the berm.
Yeah.
Pushing straight across is very risky, so I would not.
Yeah.
recommend. Now you may be able to do it in something like a CS if you really want to risk it, but with a bat chat going 65, gonna be a little rough.
Yeah. But I don't think DUKLA played terrible there. I like that they got aggressive in middle with their Type 5 and Valor. It just didn't really work out as much as they'd hoped.
The biggest thing I would have liked to see there is the bat chats play a little more passive towards ACAP, and I would have liked to see that E4 rotate to try to support the bats, but unfortunately the E4 decided to keep watching mid.
Yeah.
But that is how it goes sometimes. It's always a learning experience. So.
And we are now on our final round here. It's going to be DECOY defending, I believe, and DUKLA attacking here on mines. After this match, I will see if other games are still going. Chai might still be playing Rival, I believe. And if they are, we'll try and get in there and stream the rest of that.
I think that'd be. I'm curious to see how Rival plays. I've never heard of him, never seen him. New team to the block.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen them play either, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Absolutely. Now I'm curious, is DUKLA going to kind of opt out of mid like DECOY did at the beginning of the game, or are they going to try to push for mid on attack? Because they can get it first. I'm just curious, are they going to try to get that mid map control for rotation or not? I don't believe that DUKLA is going to play CS. I think they favor their bats a little more.
Yeah, I have noticed that.
It was
I don't
nice
think
to see
they've played
one.
the CS at all.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen DUKLA really make use of a CS. Understandable.
I mean, CS is a tough tank, really, for comp. I mean, it's fast, it's very versatile, but, limiting factors.
Without that clip facing bat chats that do have clips with, focus fire ability, it is a little rough. You do get pushed, it's not a good tank at all.
For me, it's the reverse speed that really kills that tank. Like, just being able to not get behind cover in time, it's a struggle. That's why CS isn't really one of my favorite tanks for comp. But
in a situation on mines where they do make a rotation and the bat jets are the first ones to push in, it is going to be unfortunate for a CS. But they may opt in. We will just have to see.
Yeah. All right, we're starting the final round here on mines. And there it is, DECOY bringing up the machine. Only one, though.
Ooh, the machine. Haven't seen the machine in a minute here.
Yeah, machine CS. No bat chats from DECOY.
No CS from DUKLA here. They did go for the double bat. I will say that, DECOY is taking a very dug-in approach to this. They don't have the rotation ability that DUKLA had on attack, but it may work in their favor here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, DUKLA had on defense.
I'm not sure if I like the machine pick for a 5v5. Like, when it's double in a 7v7, I understand, like, it can kill something that goes hill. But I don't know.
If he can make use of that thing's reload and trolley armor on hill, it is going to be good for him.
Looks like Bob...
DUKLA is opting in for a hill push, and Bob is not going to be able to make it up in time.
He doesn't even get a shot onto Hot Dog there. I guess just staying out of range.
That is really weird. I really thought the CS would make it there in time for that.
I think he changed firing modes like right at the start. I don't think he was going to go up. See, this is where it's really awkward, because, I mean, DUKLA has
Actually,
control
in
of
the
Hill in
CS,
the
I
bad
would have
chat,
went up
but
because in this situation, going up in the CS would have been actually very good for the team.
yeah, the DUKLA bat wouldn't have been able to kill him with the one clip,
Because
so.
of the positions they have, yeah, they couldn't really push him out on Hill without taking massive fire from the side. Bob is going to opt in. He's going to try to play and counter Hot Dog on Hill here from back.
I like what Pookie's doing here. He's going around. They could really take one line control for pretty much free.
They can actually. There's absolutely nothing spotting. I don't think Pookie knows that. Pookie has no idea where that CS is rotated to.
Yeah.
Actually, Pookie's going to probably rotate more towards the... Oh, he's rotated back, actually.
Hot Dog does try to take a shot at Dip in the E4. Doesn't connect, but doesn't take one in return either. Yeah. Pookie just styling out here.
The CS. Yeah, Pookie's going to realize the CS is not there. So he's going to try to make that play now. He is reversing the whole way. Absolutely backing that up. Look at that.
Look at that play.
There we go. Good shot in the side of that CS there. There we go. That's what we like to see. Oh, he's missed his shot, though. He's got this. Come on, Pookie. Unfortunate. He did get a free hit into the CS. He has kind of evened up the hit points. Trying to get a free shot on the machine. Well, Gambit is playing A-cap here. But that's going to be unfortunate because there's really nothing here. He's going to try to go for the push around, but if they see that, they can counter it very easily.
Pretty disappointed Pookie hasn't taken control of K1
Hot Dog
yet.
is going to spot Gambit. Yep, so Hot Dog has spotted Gambit rotating around here. They're going to be able to... Yep, Pookie's coming around to counter Gambit right now. Now, if Pookie can get it on top of Hill here, he can get free farms.
Gambit is going all the way around. Really interesting play.
If Pookie would counter him by playing top of the hill here, he would be...
Yeah, playing
Oh,
A4.
what is Pookie doing? He's going straight
Have they not
towards him.
spotted Gambit?
No, he did, yeah. Hot Dog spotted Gambit.
He doesn't
Pookie
seem
is
to
driving
know.
straight towards him.
Okay, I mean...
That is unfortunate. Maybe he thought that he pulled back. I'm not really sure. Hot Dog definitely spotted him because he was trying to get a shot on him off the hill there.
Gambit misses the second shot. They've missed their chance to really take out Gambit. He's supported by Airstorm now.
Yeah, Pookie had shots from the top hill. If you'd have just waited a little longer.
I think...
Now he's pushed Gambit back into his cubby a little bit.
I mean, I'm really disappointed DUKLA's bad chats haven't taken the one-line control yet.
Yeah, 1-2 line would be very... Like, Pookie's not going to do much there against a hold-down, you know... Hold-down Gambit and a hold-down Airstorm. Like, that's going to be really rough. I need to leave Martin over there and then get that bad chat going.
Leo's definitely the pick here. He's a two-shot. I mean, he's pushed up pretty close to top of hill now. If Hot Dog's finally making the push.
Go for it. Yep, here he goes. Now he does need to be careful because if he pushes too far, the TD is still there. He's gonna be able to get that shot in. Gotta use this rock as cover. There he goes. Okay, he's doing the correct push.
Yeah. Yeah, Hot Dog should be able to take out Leo here.
Hot Dog is going to be able to take out Leo, which will open up that mid control a little bit. They won't be able to spot as easy. Martin and Pookie are taking the... Pookie is brawling against two heavies in his bat chat. It's really risky.
Yeah, super risky. Pookie's taking a lot of damage here.
Pookie has been traded out there.
Looks like DUKLA's just aborting this, though. They do take
I'm
out
not
Leo.
Sure if Pookie didn't notice that the machine was there or what, but he pushed straight into two of those heavies.
Yeah. I don't know. DECOY... I don't like what either team's really doing here. DECOY's pretty aggressive two tanks.
Pull those heavies back and start, you know... That's really risky.
I mean, I would say DUKLA has the map control now at this point with K1 and A4 being taken by Batchats, but they do have 4 minutes. They're not going to be able to cap.
E4. Oh, he actually did get spotted by the E4 and he missed.
They do take out
Hot dog is-
Pookie, who is in A4 though. So at
He
this
should have
point,
played A4 a
game
little
is
sooner.
still favoring Decoy at the moment.
Now they do have 2 tanks out of the fight here, but they're gonna rotate another. I believe they're gonna do a rotation back, maybe with the machine. He doesn't really know what he wants to do. He's kind of just looking both ways. Yeah, the machine is kind of confused on what he wants to do. He's just kind of hanging out in the midway. Oh, there we go. The machine's rotating back now.
DUKLA is actually making
Nope,
the push
maybe not.
here. Hot Dog is
Duke
on
making a
fire.
push. He's gonna go down from that, I do believe. Nope, he has survived. Now the E4 may push out, and I don't know if he knows Martin is there or not. I think he does. Definitely knows. that
Really
Martin is
risky.
there.
You have the Machine and Valor
Ooh,
coming
Mad
up
is
behind.
Okay, yeah, that is unfortunate. They have taken Hill from behind. The E4 doesn't kill the CS. It's gonna be over. Yeah, this is it. I do. Machine is gonna come in and finish the E4.
Yeah, it's all over for DUKLA here. I mean, just too little, too
Actually,
late.
he's
I
gonna be able
think.
to kill the E4, but yeah. Yeah, if they would have double stacked bat one line and try to make a more aggressive play, they could have probably forced those heavies on the right side of the map there to come back.
I will say, very good job from DUKLA though. The series, even though the score's 5-1, a lot of those games were closer than it seems. So
Absolutely.
I was really surprised by DUKLA's showing here. Really good games.
I would like to see a little more passive play from the bat chats next time. There was a few moments where DUKLA did push their bat into bad situations.
Yeah, some major mistakes from DUKLA's bats, in my opinion. But even with those mistakes, I feel like they were able to capitalize and almost get back
They did.
into
They
it.
had a lot of good plays. If they would have just kind of played a little more passive in some situations, not really pushed out those heavies with the mediums. I think they could have traded a little better, and honestly, they probably would have taken a round or 2 more. That situation, but that's just like I said,
Yeah.
it's a learning experience. It's always good to improve and look back on what you're doing.